Children probably see the world quite differently to us adults. So exploring a new place with your children may make you see it in a whole different light, through the eyes of children. In this episode, we take a trip to London with Zen and Kai.
It's very sunny day and then I'm holding a bear.
Old memories and new experiences. The London School of Economics, where I went to university. Get-togethers with family and friends. And new things to see and do with kids. Look, London policeman! I'm half Indian and half British. And though Mumbai has always been home, I've also spent quite a lot of time in London. Apart from holidaying and visiting relatives and friends, I also went to university at the London School of Economics and worked at Accenture there for a bit after. So I've lived in London for about 5 years and know the city quite well. Yet, when we went with Zen and Kai, I saw the city from a whole different perspective. Hi Martin, how are you? We met my mom's brother, Uncle Martin, who the children fondly call Martin Nana. And we all went to the nearby Lincoln Park for a picnic. London is well known for its unpredictable weather and of course is the fashion capital of the world. So both the weather and fashion are constantly changing. Sunshine being a bit of a novelty, on a sunny day people come out of their homes and offices to enjoy the good weather. As soon as we got there, Zen spotted his favorite animal, a dog.
Domino, this one's Domino. Say hello, Domino. Domino, and this one's Penny.
Penny?
Yeah, Penny.
Hello Penny. White color.
White.
Yeah, white.
Hi.
Rosy color.
White.
Don't jump. Okay, don't jump.
Whether it was dogs or pigeons, Zen and Kai were kept busy watching and chasing them. London has several parks and to me they really are the soul of the city. The children got a chance to run around in the park. What more could any child ask for? The open sky, good weather and green grass.
You want to get up and you're wide awake and your mum and dad want to sleep.
Look at the helicopter, look.
Yeah.
Watching the children bond with Martin Uncle was quite endearing. Such large, clean, green open spaces are a dream for any child. And watching Zen and Kai play so freely, we just let them loose. And they rolled around and played in the grass to their heart's content. After a while, we were joined by my cousin and her husband. More people and more things to chat about. It was great fun bonding with the family like this. We chatted for a long time about various things and watched our children as they played. Zen was so absorbed playing in the park that I left him there with my mum for a short while and took Kai with me to visit my alma mater, the London School of Economics, which happened to be just 5 minutes away. Kai, still being quite little, would have made a fuss if I had left him, so I decided to carry him along with me. Anyways, visiting one's school or university with one's child can be quite an interesting experience. Being a muggu and a nerd, I spent lots of hours in the library. Being there felt like only yesterday that we graduated. But with Kai in my arms, I was reminded that it's been quite a while. The London School of Economics, where I went to university. I did my BSc in management here. So lots of memories coming back. Lots has changed as well, but some things are exactly the same, like the Wright's Bar, which is where we all drank our coffee. I still remember the coffee in this place. Whenever we got a break from class, we would come. So we're in Wright's Bar at the LSC and I haven't been back for ages, but it's unbelievable because they are exactly the same. And it's been at least 10 years. Kai was quite at home and happy with the warm greetings and atmosphere. They're all the same. It's amazing. Last season, Zen had accompanied us to Harvard. And this time I took Kai all around the London School of Economics. I think he enjoyed it as much as I did. We came back to the park to find Zen still happily playing. Kai joined in as well. Both the boys played some more. And soon it was time for us to say goodbye to the lovely park.
It's very sunny day, and then I'm holding an umbrella, okay? And then in rainy, I hold on.
Children get attached to things quite easily. Look at this umbrella, for instance. Zen just refuses to let it go. Up ahead is Zen's birthday party. Happy birthday to you! And fun at the Science Museum with kids. Oh, Zen, are you swimming? Zen and Kai's birthdays are a few weeks apart. So when it was Kai's birthday in Mumbai, we celebrated both their birthdays together. And then when it was Zen's birthday in London, we decided to celebrate it again. But this time with our relatives and friends in London. Even in our busy schedule, we all usually make time for important family occasions. Zen's birthday in London was one such opportunity to bring family and friends together. We're having a little birthday brunch for Zen here, Giraffe in London. Here's Kemi, my bestest friend from university days and her little baby Lammy Day. And there's Neha, my bestest friend from babyhood in Bombay. And there's Divya, who's actually my niece. This is my cousin Alexandra.
So this is Miracle Baby Jake, who's about 9 months now, and he's an egg-donated baby.
Today, thanks to the marvels of medical science, women who cannot naturally have children now can. With procedures like IVF, surrogacy, etc. Seeing Alexandra so elated made me very happy. Children love to explore everything, even if it's a restaurant. We finally gave Zen some drawing sheets and colors to keep him occupied. In all the excitement, children often forget to eat. One needs to ensure that they are properly fed. So while Rupa concentrated on Zen, I fed Kai. Everyone had a great time. We had lunch together and then went our separate ways. After this, we headed to the Science Museum with our kids and my cousin Catherine. On our way, looking out of the cab window, we found ourselves in a familiar street where my grandparents used to live. My grandfather's old flat, so lots of memories. We stopped there for a few moments to show the kids the house and took some pictures. And as I mentioned, the weather in London can be quite unpredictable. Sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's cold, and sometimes it's raining. So it's best to always carry a jacket or an umbrella when you leave the house. This jacket belonged to my mom, who, as you know, is English, when she was 18. And she's worn it, and then I worn it, and it's still very much in fashion. Museums help encourage children's curiosity. One gets answers to a lot of their questions. The Science Museum had a lot of interesting things to enhance the kids' interest and imagination. They even saw planes, cars, and spaceships from different eras. So this is really interesting. This is a space nappy. So where we have babies wearing nappies, astronauts often wear nappies because it's gravity that keeps your wee and poo in the toilet bowl. But when you're in space, there is no gravity. So astronauts would often wear disposable space nappies. Touch, feel and see. There couldn't be a more fun way of educating children. There were a lot of new and different kinds of gadgets and games for interactive education. Kai also enjoyed this section of the museum tremendously and made quite a few new friends. After this, it was time for a treat, and we all enjoyed some yummy ice cream. Everyone wants what's best for baby. Today we will talk about baby bath cleansers. A child's skin is 3 times more sensitive than ours. Whether a newborn baby or a growing child, mothers always make sure to take care that their eyes or skin are not harmed in any way while breathing. Harsh soaps can damage the protective layer of a child's skin. So when choosing a soap or wash for your child, make sure that it is extremely mild.
Especially while bathing, because there is always a possibility कि नहलाते समय प्रोडक्ट शैम्पू हो या वॉश हो डाइल्यूटेड फॉर्म में बेबी की आंखों में जा सकता है और वो उसको इरिटेट कर सकता है.
For every new mother, a child's first bath is an important experience. There is always a little concern about whether she is using the right method of bathing her child. All over the world, renowned hospitals recommend Johnson's Baby top-to-toe wash for a child's first bath. Johnson's Baby top-to-toe wash is milder than any soap. In fact, it is as mild as pure water. It also has the No More Tears formula.
ये एक तरह का साइंटिफिक टेस्ट है और ये इन विट्रो टेस्ट किया जाता है ये देखने के लिए कि जब डाइल्यूटेड प्रोडक्ट आइज की सेल्स से कनेक्ट करेगा तो किस तरह का इरिटेशन वो प्रोड्यूस करेंगे. और ये प्रमाण उन्हीं प्रोडक्ट्स को दिया जाता है जो ये बताते हैं कि डाइल्यूटेड प्रोडक्ट का आंखों पर असर बिल्कुल वैसा ही होगा जैसे कि नॉर्मल वाटर का होता है.
This means that this is absolutely safe for your children's eyes. Because of these qualities, this is the best cleanser for your children's first bath and every bath. Coming up is a meeting with a special friend. Kemi is my best friend from university days. Who's this?
Lamity.
Yeah. Lots of fun and frolic.
Hello, Spider-Man.
And new sights of London with Zen and Kai. We then went to meet Kemi, my best friend from college, at her home. Kemi also has a little baby whose name is Lamide. I wanted our kids to bond with hers and carry our friendship further. So tell me, Kemi, how's motherhood treating you?
It's amazing. It's a brilliant whirlwind ride. I mean, everything has changed for the better since Lamide's come, and we're enjoying every day. I won't lie, it's very tiring. I'm never feeling quite awake anymore since she's born, but I love it.
Wow, so well done, Kemi. You're being an excellent mum. I've observed in the last
I'm
couple
learning
of days.
from the experts.
Oh no,
here.
not at all. I've got my expert mum sitting there who's helping me on this trip.
We
which,
now
trust me, is
appreciate
hectic.
our mums so much more now.
Yeah, you can say that again. But we do always have our little arguments about how to do things. I think that's quite normal as well. So.
Definitely. And mum's always right.
You heard that. Mum's always
Yeah.
right. Seeing Zen get along so well with Lamide made me very happy. Zen, what's your little friend's name? Who's this?
Lamity.
Children have their own way of communicating with each other. And Zen and Lamide responded really well to each other. Every mother has her own challenges and experiences. Whether it is London, Mumbai, or some other place, Kemi and I are now more than just friends, as there is a bond of motherhood that binds us together even more strongly.
Looking to the window, right to the top. Looking.
After this, we left for lunch. Lamide in her car seat and Zen wearing his seatbelt.
Okay, pass the cake. Pass the cake. Pass.
London has strict rules for child safety.
Bake me a cake just as fast as you can. Break it and
Seeing Zen and Kemi bond made me very happy.
and put it in the oven for Zen and Lamide.
In London, we stayed in a service apartment, so we could stock basic things like vegetables, fresh fruits, milk, etc. And we cooked at home sometimes. In London, food was less of a concern than in other places we've travelled to, because even if eating out, lots of options are available, like pasta, pizza, healthy balanced meals, sandwiches, pies, and different types of baby food. Even Indian food is easily available. This is a very sort of cafe looking very English place. If you look up there, you see British tapas and real comfort food. Being half English, there are lots of things that to me were comfort food. So let's hope it's yummy. To keep the children busy, the cafe offered 3D glasses and games for children. Nowadays, a lot of restaurants have options like these to keep the children entertained. It was time to say our goodbyes. Bye Lamide, bye Kemi, and we hope to see you in Bombay soon.
Definitely.
And we shall be back. For Kemi and me, this lunch is going to remain quite memorable because having been college friends for so long, this was the first time we met with our children.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Like I said, when you have kids, you see every city in a different light. After the park, the science museum, and the kiddie playdate with a friend, our next destination was a very well-known, huge toy shop in London. Hamleys, being over 250 years old, is the biggest and oldest toy store in the world. The kids saw and played with a wide variety of toys. Thankfully, Zen and Kai were in a great mood, so there were no tantrums. And as a treat, Rupak, who had been busy with work, joined us at the store.
Hello, Spider-Man. Where's Spider-Man?
Say hi, Mr. Bear.
I believe every place has its pros and cons. Here in India, we are lucky to usually have a great support system, often with family and domestic help, which is not very common abroad. But there, the infrastructure is conducive to being able to do a lot of things yourself. It is very easy to get around in London. London Underground trains or the Tube, cabs, buses, and walking on the streets. The roads here are so good that with Kai and the stroller, we could walk quite a bit with Zen. And walking the streets, you get the real taste of London. London's red buses and phone booths are well known, so actually seeing them and showing them to the kids was fun. Look, London policeman!
There we are. All right. Thank you very much. Enjoy staying up.
Covent Garden is famous for all kinds of street entertainment. We saw some wonderful performances. Every corner had something to hold a child's interest. One artist impressed Zen so much that he even tried playing along with his flute. Truly, children learn and understand so much just from watching others. Our next destination was the Natural History Museum. We did so much walking in London that my boots actually ripped. They were old though. Quick fix. Looks quite cool actually. Rupak found an innovative way to fix my shoes. And we then saw the famous dinosaurs at the Natural History Museum. The skeletons and robotic models of dinosaurs look very real. Children hear about dinosaurs in stories, but actually seeing the world of dinosaurs in the museum was an amazing experience for them and us. Like the Science Museum, Zen and Kai loved the Natural History Museum too. It was a chance for them to explore a lot of new things. On our way home, we saw the London Eye and Buckingham Palace. This trip to London was very memorable and will stay etched in our hearts, not just because London is like second home to us, but also because we saw it through a different lens, through the eyes of children. Often through our kids, we relive our childhood memories. So I would recommend, as much as of course it is great to go to new places, also do try and take your kids to places you have fond memories of. Sharing your memories and experiences can teach them a lot, and also it's a great way to bond. It doesn't matter whether it is London or Lonavala, Simla or Switzerland, whatever the destination, you and your kids can have a wonderful time. After all one really needs to enjoy a holiday is a positive, happy outlook and a desire to have fun. Do keep writing in to our social media platforms with your family tips, suggestions and comments. Until we meet next week, bye-bye. Next week we will see my home management. Very much like all you mothers. Kai's first days of school. Some experiences and tips about daily routine.
Hi. Very good.
Always brush their teeth at night.
And racing through work.